Hello everyone! Today I'm gonna teach you when your opponent doesn't follow the Joseki. When black plays something like this and attach here, normally white has to play hane and stretch while attach. Those are used a lot. If white has played the stretch, then black can just block. It's gonna be the Joseki that we are going to play, something like this. And even though white might play something like this, then black has to block. And it's gonna be the Joseki, alright? But in this situation, sometimes your opponent may just get into 3-3. And in this situation, many people are making the mistakes. I saw many times. I want to teach you. At the first, what we shouldn't play is here. If you block here, then white is gonna play here. Then people love to play something like this. What do you think about it? It looks who is better. Now, when you see this situation, then I guess you may think black can be better, but I can say actually white is better. White territory is very, very thick, even though the upper side the potential is very good. Then you may ask me about the black's potential. But black's potential is like in the future, if white just invade here, anytime white can break. And you have to remember, black spent one more move in this area. That's why black should be a little bit better, I mean in this local area. So now I can just even calculate. When we choose this Joseki, most of the time black prefer to block here. Even though black plays wedge right now, then when you check the Joseki book, this is called the Joseki. But actually many people are thinking, many professional players are thinking this is already better for white. But even though black didn't play this Atari just now, then we accept this stretch. Then of course it must be much better for white. So now this part, even though I'm telling you this is better for white, maybe you may not really understand about what I'm saying. But just about the potential area, this part will keep improve, so you don't have to be worried about that. So now I guess I can tell you most of the time we shouldn't block here. And second, even this block is also not available. After you play here, the white has to push, and when you just play Joseki, something like this, even though I just push here, nowadays even white prefer to get into 3-3, just like this. Even this position is a bit strange, and actually those are very good using. In the future, even the black cut here, the white can just sacrifice. So even there is the white potential as well. So this exchange cannot be bad for white. And you may ask me that what if black just has a double hane? If white just capture, then your plan might be successful. But now main point is white is not gonna capture. White will just hane here. We don't touch anything and just hane is a good move. If black just connect, then white can stretch. White get everything, and black is quite concentrated. So what about just black plays here? Even now, cutting is a not good idea. After you cut here, then you have to give up somewhere. Just like if you capture, then black can capture the corner. If you just connect here, then now black can cut here 2 times. And then try to handle for this fighting, something like this. So what white has to do is just doesn't touch anything and just cut here directly. This is a very good move. Because now if you just play, same as just now, then after we play this movement, no one is going to cut this way. White will just cut here and this one. So now black is in big trouble. Then what can black do that, since white plays here? Black can think about just connect here. Then of course white is gonna play connect here, even though cutting doesn't work. When we have this shape, usually black is supposed to think about this tesuji, and then when white capture, then we have to make the ladder. But now ladder doesn't work because white one stone is here. Then which means after black plays this move, then black just has to keep follow out, something like this. But now of course this can't be good for black. So now I can say it can't be available for black. And you may have one more question. What if black just ignore here? Then white can just trade. This trading is good for white. So of course we both had a bad exchange for each other, but now I can say black's bad exchange is much serious than white. So even this is better for white. So now eventually what I can say is that this block, those are not working. So I guess maybe you can guess what is the black's best move. So that's right, now black has to just block here. This is what we are using most. And white has many choices. From this one stone, we can just push and one space jump, knight move, large knight move. They are used. And now we can check it out. For example, white just has played A. Now, if you just ignore, then it's gonna be just like the Joseki shape, became Joseki. But now this one stone position is a bit not really suitable position. It's a bit strange. So now you have to keep bother these two stones. How you can bother is knight move. Then now, even though white just goes out, then you can just keep answer. And main point is white can't ignore. Just if white just ignore, the corner, life and death is in trouble. Even though white just want to save, if white really want to save, then this is possible. Black can't try to capture because white has some tetsuji here. But the main point is, even though black doesn't really try to capture and then make the sente, let white to save. And then if we just attack these three stones, black can get everything. Now black potential is so amazing. So now this is not available. And if white really want to save, which means white can just try to play here, but black get many things as well. Now we just blocked here by sente. Even though there is such kind of aji, then black can just leave it. Black can just give it to white. So now this is not really serious aji. And then how about B? B can be one of the good move as well. If you really want to tidy the shape, I recommend you to play the push and cut. Cut this way. Just like if you want to cut the side, then you need to cut the corner. If you want to get the corner, then you have to cut the side. So you have to judge which way is bigger. But now this one, corner, somehow the size is not big enough. I think the side is bigger in this situation. So now you have to cut the corner and then capture this one stone. So this is better enough for black. You can play like this, or even though you can, you don't have just like clean shape. If you are thinking about to get the sente, and if you are confident to use the high quality move, then you can just approach here. Because if white just connect here, then your speed is much faster than just now. And even though white just has played the Kusumi, then what you can get is sente. And always the strong player, they prefer to get the sente. Yeah, because sente value is quite big. So now even this is a good move. You can play like this. So this is not bad for black. Then what about just white continue to play the C? If black just ignore here, and then of course white will think about to approach with the large knight move, then we can't press this one. If I'm just caring about, if I just only judge about this shape, I can say black is good enough. But main point is actually we have to think about this one stone position as well. So now including this one, white is also not bad. So black has a much better move than just cut here. You must press these two stones right now. You can just play this one. This is the just like the vital point of the base for white. If white just follow up something like this, then now we never stop to bother. Of course, you can go back to take this one stone as well. Then this is actually good enough. Already you get many things at the right hand side. But if you are just thinking to play more active way, just you can press, attach, and do not exchange here, just play here. Because after you exchange, anyway, you have to go back to connect if you want to bother. So now, even though you just trade here, then white goes out to the center. Then now you can get the upper side and right hand side naturally, because white doesn't have two eyes. Even though white just jump here, and then you can just get these two stones. So white spent many moves at the center. That's the point. Then usually white is just supposed to answer with black here. Then now this life and death is no problem. You know, this is a really good exchange. It's really efficient for black. So now you can just go back to cut at the 15. So this is better for black. Yeah. So now I can say, A, B, C, those things are better enough for black. So I can say the white best answer should be the D. D is the best answer how white can handle for this Joseki. Then of course, if you are even if you just go back to cut this one stone, in this local area, however white just plays a push or Kusumi, I can say black is better enough in this local area. Yeah, but if you really want to bother more, then you can even think about this kind of attach. Attach is a good move. And then if white just hane, and if you just play the double hane, then it's quite complicated. White just connect, then you can connect here, then it's really good shape. If white just capture this one stone, something like this, and then white is gonna break this area. And this is I think that both can play something like this. And black may want to keep the potential. Then in case if you want to play like that, you can just stretch here. Somehow the shape is quite strange, but which means if white just goes out here, we are looking for just invade and try to capture this one stone and bother this group because it doesn't have a base. So most of the time white has to think about to just push here. Then now you can push one more time, Atari, and then now you don't have to play here anymore because white base is perfect and you can just go to the big place. If you really want to cut, then you can just cut here as well. But just like in the future, if this is gonna be the sente, right now this one stone value is a bit getting down because black is much stable, and even this is not related with the both players' base. So now if you really want to bother, I recommend you to have a pincer in this situation. Yeah. So now even the playing method will be changed because stones values are keep changing. Yeah. So I can say this is the best for each other. Though of course, compared to the best Joseki, white is a little bit worse. So, but still, if white doesn't make the serious mistake, I can say black might be better a little bit. It's not like a lot because we checked the best result for both player. Yeah. So I can just tell you simply, if you prefer to block here, you may handle the right hand side, but for this right hand side, anytime white can invade here in the future, but it doesn't mean you can defend here one more time because it's too concentrated, but white potential is very thick potential. So now most of the time we are thinking white is better, so we must not block here. But let me tell you one thing, in case if there is a black stone, and sometimes your cutting might work. Because if white is just Atari, then we can have a trading, and white is supposed to play here, the ladder is working. In this situation you can play, then this is exactly better for black. But just now was a little bit different. After we cut here, we can't make the ladder, then we are supposed to play here. Even though white just pushes here, and you have to care that there is push and cut. We should give up these two stones, impossible to save. So now in this situation, we don't play this way block. This is what I'm telling you. And second way, if you just block here, then as I told you, even though white just plays like this, then black is quite concentrated. So now this is also better for white. And actually this is up to you. If you really want to play here, then you can play. When black plays here, then you can just hane and then connect. When you connect, you can just go to other place one more time. This is also available. So now black's best answer should be tiger's mouth. After that, white has many answers, but now if white plays here, then you can play the knight move, then you can make him to save with a small shape, then you can get the good potential at the outside. So now white might play the jump. If you really want to have a simple one, then you can just push and cut here, something like this. Then this is already better enough. In the future, even those things are sente. So now black shape will be quite good. And second, if you really want to have something different way, then this is also available. What you are going to get is sente. So now you can handle the one more move at the other place. And another one, if he plays knight move, this is what we have to remember. This is a vital point of the white base. So now you can earn many things at the right hand side. So now this is quite impressive move, then you have to remember. And the last move, I can say this is the best move for white. I didn't explain just now. In case black plays push and cut, however, then this time white can just accept. This is better than just now. Anyway, because there is gonna be white may save here and try to use something differently in the future. So now even black plays wedge, then we can just give up the corner, then you can just handle at the side. So now I can say black's the best answer is attachment, and the white has to play hane, and you need to stretch and then wait him to push, then you can make all the sente and go to other place. So this is better for black. Yeah, I can say it's really better, as I told you one more time. Yeah, just a little bit better, because now I show you best way for each other. Yeah, you know, when you just found out the best move for each other, that's called the Joseki. Yeah, Joseki is like if you can creative the best move by yourself, just like you are the creator of the Joseki, nothing other meaning. Yeah. So now why I'm telling you always you don't have to memorize the Joseki, because if you just have an understanding of the movement, always you can try to creative. Many of the strong player, even though they saw the new shape in their actual game and in the competition, they just creative by themselves. Yeah. So there is a sentence, if you study the Joseki and then you have to forget. Yeah. Have you heard that sentence? It's quite a famous sentence. Okay, so today we checked this variation. If you didn't understand some part, and if you have any other question, then please write down the commentary. Then I will reply for you. Okay, thank you very much everybody for watching my video. Then see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.